Hello, my name is Precious Vines Harris, and I am the single maven. So I'm out for a walk, and I was just thinking about a little bit about a comment I saw in one of the videos that I made as it relates to marriage. And I just want to do a quick video. I'll probably do a longer one later. But I think one of the things that I have learned previously being single and now being married 5 years in is the fact that marriage is sacrifice. So I probably will definitely talk about this a little bit more because I've been asked the question, like, what does it look like from being single to married? And from my perspective, how do I see things? And I see things definitely different on the other side of marriage. I think that you do have a preconceived notion of what something will be. And a lot of times when we have a preconceived notion of it, we're looking at it from the aspect of how it's beneficial to you, the great parts, the good parts of it, and you don't think about it in totality, right? Um, so one of the things that you may leave out of the equation is the fact that it is sacrifice because you're building a partnership with someone that you may very well love, but has different experiences from you, different perspectives, different personality and beliefs. And all of that being, you know, a part of building a partnership, it definitely sharpens you, it refines you, but it requires a level of sacrifice, I think, that is different from when you're single. Because especially when you're invested, if you're invested in being married, staying married, um, because the divorce rate now, I don't know if it's 50%, it's high. But if you're invested in not being a part of that statistic and staying married, um, especially under the right circumstances, you have to sacrifice a lot of yourself as it relates to things that you may want, things that you may want to do or communicate. It's a lot. So I think it's something I will definitely unpack a little bit. I'm not going to say I'm an expert at being married. Like I said, we're almost 5 years in, but I have learned a lot about myself and marriage at the end of the day. And I will definitely say that you do have to be ready for it. And there are parts that you will never really be ready for because just as life presents itself, marriage is going to present itself in different forms, in different seasons. And you have to have God at the forefront of all of this because if you don't, you're not going to make it. And I don't say that to predict any doom and gloom, but you have to have God at the forefront of your life for anything that you do. But especially when you decide to partner with someone and to build a life with someone, you have to keep God at the forefront to know, to have a guiding or directing path for you overall. But I don't want to make this super long, but I did want to share some thoughts as it relates to, looking at marriage from the single aspect to the married aspect at this point. I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is that marriage takes sacrifice, okay? But I thank you so much for joining me. I don't even know if this is a motivational moment, but it's just a little tidbit of sorts. Until next time.